Oh, it's fun to hunt and shoot a gun, or to catch a rabbit on the run. At Magpie Mountains, all I'm in. Chapter 4. September. Summer winds itself in, flushing the town with heat and dusty winds that sweep the streets. Gideon turns up like a bad penny every couple weeks or so, poking his bright head through doors, windows, Alice's front parlor, the Guthrie's kitchen, the Martinez goat stalls, Ruth Gibson's laundry room, Miss Bixby's storeroom out back. And not just Gideon. Millie finds herself collecting Frank, Ephraim, Daniel, and Caleb the way other folk collect eggs. Lanky redheads gathered around her and staring solemnly down at a pan full of potatoes like it's a miracle. You fry them in an inch of bacon grease, she explains. Salt them and toss them with the ham Ephraim's shredding there. Give that a go. Frank, pass me that onion. Susanna calls them Millie's ducklings when she first sees them huddled bare-legged in Ham Ma's courtyard after a fistfight sets all 5 boys to rolling in cornmeal like fried chickens. Millie throws them out in a fury, driving them before her into the laundry to scrub up and learn how to be decent Christian folk. Susanna just laughs until she cries. Susanna's got a lot to laugh at these days. Millie's never seen a body so foolish over a woman as Ephraim Potape, who moons around after her like he's never seen a girl before in his life. He's a child, Susanna says, laughing harder. I've got a child. Don't need another, Millie. But she's kind to him anyway, teaching him to mend the holes Frank ripped in his shirt. They sit in the dappled sunlight of Miss Guthrie's kitchen, Susanna murmuring instructions as Alice and Gideon make cow eyes at each other over the peaches they're shopping. Juice slides down Alice's wrist. Watch your fingers, Gideon, Millie calls. Gideon stammers, blushes, drops his knife in the pits. Susanna laughs. Adam never comes. He sends pelts sometimes, and cords of wood and sacks of wool, and wants a side of lamb, but he never comes. It'll be another 5 months, he'd said then, back in early spring, and it seems he's holding to his word. A more stubborn, prideful man she's never met in her life. But somehow she's managed to adopt 5 of his brothers, who plague her with visits and rattle about her kitchens and swing knives about like they were born chappin'. There, poor Ma. She's even met Benjamin, who offered Dorcas a chaw of tobacco in the street and sent her giggling away, driving him sulking to her to ask what he'd done wrong. Adam, though, stays up in his mountains like he's trapped there. Are you going to keep me waiting all that 5 months, she thinks, just for your pride? He's sore as old, Caleb says once. He's mending a neckerchief, pulling great crooked stitches through the cloth. It bunches in his hands, and he frowns at it, yanking threads. Gets all quiet like and goes up on his lonesome every time we come home with vinegar pie or donuts or something. Gets back with a bit for us to take to you, like we can't think to be neighborly or civil on our own. His scoffing turns to cussing as he jabs himself with a needle. Oh, Millie, you should have seen his face when we came home together all shaved and done up, Gideon hollers from the stove. He's flipping bacon like he's been doing it since he was a babe. Millie's so proud. Some days we get back and he's like a dog sulking for something it ain't got. Millie punches down. Good, she says, short, no plushes up around her knuckles. He's got to learn he can't treat folk like that. It's too wet again by half his bread. She looks about for the flour tin, but Caleb's already elbowing it over so she can reach. Oh, I think he's learning, he chuckles, turns back to his kerchief. Drawing the needle up, he stabs it in and through his thumb. You don't complaining about my cooking no more, Gideon says, tearful over Caleb's cussing. Reaches over, pops a pot lid. Hey, coffee's done!